All, this is Krishna. Today we'll see how to configure two-node VSAN cluster from Hanson Labs VMware. Go to Chrome and start your VSAN test. The default credentials are already entered here, so click on login. Click on host and clusters. You can find a couple of hosts are in maintenance mode to configure your VSAN cluster. There are 4 hosts. Out of this, we'll treat 2 as the physical servers and 1 as witness. So let's exit from maintenance mode to configure a VSAN. On each host, you should have at least minimum 1 flash drive followed by 2 capacity drives. Go to storage devices. You can see number of physical drives free available here. We can take 5 or 6 as a flash and 2 also as a capacity here. The same way we should have the same configurations available on the next host as well. Yes, this is available. So let's take these 2 hosts for cluster and treat as a physical servers, and 4 will take as a witness server. Witness server can be an appliance or it can be a physical host. What we can recommend is appliance. If you have remote branch, anything you can run on that remote branch. Else you can deploy in any of the one of the server, deploy this appliance. You can download from VMware website and deploy the appliance and configure your VSAN. Under the same data center, now I'm going to create a VSAN cluster. Create a new cluster with the name VSAN cluster. Usually don't start the services as HE. It does not allow us to configure your VSAN. So step by step, let's go. Let's just create a cluster. And let's move these 2 hosts into cluster. But minimum requirements of disk we have seen. Now we'll see every host should have even VSAN with traffic should be enabled on the switches. So let's take the management kernel and enable our VSAN traffic to flow there. Along with management network, we are enabling the VSAN network also. By default, better to go with a separate port group and separate NIC card for VSAN traffic. That will be the huge traffic flow on the VSAN. Even on witness server, we need a VSAN traffic to be enabled. So we're enabling on the same management network. Now let's start VSAN services. Let's configure VSAN here. Go to services, the VSAN, and click on configure. If you have only 2 nodes, better to go with the stretched cluster. Say next. If you want the deduplication and compression, you can take this based on the licenses. You can choose these options, else you can go with the default options. Say next. 6 GB drives as taken as a flash cache tag, and 12 GB is taken as capacity tag. This also drive is flash. If not, you have to choose that one to make as a hard disk. If you don't have flash drives, you can mask this one as a flash, and you can still configure if you have only hard disk also on the local ESX servers. Click next here and choose one of the host to secondary domain as we have selected the stretch domain. Here select the witness host 4. It is asking single disk for the cache tag. You can choose the 6 GBs, and for capacity drive you can select all 12 GBs. Say next and say finish. Now you can go to monitor and go to task and events. You can find a lot of tasks should be started here. Keep the status here, sort the status so you can see like what are the services keep on starting. This converting the stress cluster, is reconfiguring the VSAN, updating the VSAN configuration based on the disk selected. It takes few minutes here based on the number of disks. If you have more number of disks, it takes more time. If here is only three disks, so it will finish within 5 minutes. But then you can check in the data stores. The VSAN is getting configured here, but wait until the task completes. Now all the configuration is done. Go to data stores, and you can see the file system is different for this. It is only VSAN, not it's a not a VMFS. You can rename this if required. And you can check its health under the VSAN health services. To monitor VSAN Sky Health. It'll show all the health details of VSAN. If any updates required, we need to download from internet and update it. Here is saying the HCL database is not up to date, so you can download this one, get latest version online. Once you've done that, you can do the retest. It will show the errors should be disappear from here. Plus, you can check like each and every recommendation. Even this also, you have to download this particular catalog file from online, and you can update here. Once that's done, you should be good to start using these. Once you are updated, you can do the retest once again. It will take few minutes and it will give the new results. We are not updated, so it's not showing any changes. If you are updated, it required internet facility to download. In handheld lab we don't have that, so we can't enable download or update those patches. So your VSAN is ready. You can see the storage. You have two different storage, local storage also there, so it is showing as different. Otherwise, you have 47 GB of VSAN storage. Now you can go to enable DRS and HA as required based on your license available. HA, if you enable HA before configuring VSAN, it does not allow, so always put it off HA and then start your VSAN configuration. Post configuration, you can start your HA. Now VSAN is ready. Thanks for watching.